What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware m18 with a 7900M gameplay video for you guys today. And today, we're going to do Need for Speed Deluxe Edition again at 1440p. And hopefully, we will get decent FPS now. I know that sounds counterproductive going higher resolution, but I'm starting to think maybe it was on integrated graphics or something like that, or there's some bottleneck going on. Because this thing is much more powerful than the G15 Advantage, and the G15 Advantage was getting great FPS in this game. And pretty good frame times, too. So, I was surprised when I saw this thing barely able to stay above 60, and then dropping under 60 a plethora of times. No fun. So, hopefully it'll do a little bit better now, or it'll do the opposite, and we're only going to get like 30, 40 FPS now. In which case, I think there's something weird going on, and I don't think we're going to be able to get good FPS no matter what, so we'll probably just call the freaking video if that happens. I mean, I'll try to like lower the settings, but I just have a sneaking suspicion no matter what we do, it'll just get or like, I don't know, 40, 50 FPS, something like that. Either way, let's stop blabbing, let's hop into the game. I'll try OBS again too, see if that works, but heck, OBS wasn't even up, you know, to kill the FPS in the last video. So we'll see if it works, probably not, but hey, I like trying it, just in case. So, game time. Well, unfortunately, OBS was a no-go, so here we are, doing camera once again. Sucks having to do it this way because it's not as professional looking, but I'd rather get you guys footage one way or the other, and this is the other. And hopefully we'll get decent FPS this time. But I guess we'll have to get into the game to find out. So I think that's probably good enough for the settings and making it clickable on YouTube. So let's go ahead and hop on into the game. Alright, let's get some gameplay. And now we're getting more of the FPS I was expecting to get. At 1200 feet. And I went and upgraded the car a little bit. Hot Wheels. Alright. Oops, I hit a random edge. Actually, no, that's an Explorer. Excuse me, Explorer, not Edge. Holy shit. Got me going all sorts of turns here. I go like 5 feet and a half turn. What kind of crazy ass shenanigans is that? Alright, that's it. I'm gonna pistol up the next guy that says shenanigans. Oh god, I love Super Troopers. That's such a damn funny movie. At least to me. Other people might find it completely stupid. And that's awesome. You know, there's different movies for everybody. Also, Wolf Tropic Thunder. And Step Brothers. I have like a very, probably what would be seen as a very immature sense of humor. I don't care. Yeah, this game looks really nice on an OLED. Even though it's a little old, it still looks pretty damn good. We're getting lots of FPS. But yeah, we went 1200p, we should have been pegged at 200, so it must have just been on the integrated. Or had some other weird issue. Woo! That was a little spicy. Oh no! Even after all the modifications, it's still very much slower than my Lincoln. Makes sense though. I think it only had like 380 horsepower. It's lighter than my Lincoln though, so it wouldn't take much more to be much faster, I don't think. Though, it'd have trouble beating it off the line unless it was at like a drag strip or something, or even have racing slicks. It's kind of hard to launch a high horsepower rear-wheel drive car once you get to a certain power level. I got really good at launching about like 400 whatever horsepower. Shit, my Trans Am was. Drove that year around too in the winter and everything. It was really fun when the rear brakes went out. You try to turn it, it would just go straight. You'd have to like pop into neutral real quick, take the power away, turn, then put it back into drive. It was hilarious. Or just drift. Most of the time I would just drift everywhere. Or I guess probably more like power slide. drift a teeny tiny bit at least, compared to when it was stock-ish, with like just an air filter. Still not the best at it though. Be drifting. That would be kind of cool. Still need more power to be good at drifting. But at least even when you lose, you get stuff, so it's not a complete waste of time. Just sucks when from like dominating everybody, winning every race to can't even like do anything. Cannot wait to get a better car. Alright, what else do we got? No, I don't want to do drifting. drifting. But I did everything I can in my car. It's as fast and as powerful as it can be, so I guess we'll just have to keep trying until I can hopefully win. Hello, I'm going to try this once and then we'll probably wrap this video up, but we still got 2 more videos to do today. And I won. Nice. Alright, so I guess on the easier ones I can win, but not on those tight cornered ones. If I can get going, I can kind of drift, but in those tight corners, it just doesn't seem to have enough power. Although, I don't even know what the e-brake is. Maybe I was supposed to be hitting the e-brake the whole time, probably. I'm not a drifter guy, so I don't really know how you're supposed to drift. Alright though, I think it's about time for us to go ahead and go wrap this video on up. Alright guys, that's a wrap for Need for Speed Deluxe Edition on the Alienware M18 at 1440, and it was getting exactly the kind of FPS I was expecting it to get at 1200p. So if 1200p worked right, it should have been getting like 200 like almost the whole time. But it was probably using integrated. I was surprised integrated did that well, or there was some other issue going on. But regardless, I'm lucky. This is the way I would use this thing, and how I do when I do come over and use it. But if I was taking it around as an actual laptop or something, that'd be kind of lame. To be like, oh man, let's go play for Nice. Oh, never mind. It gets like worse FPS than my Ally. Obviously, the Ally was at lower resolution and lower settings and all that, but still, it's kind of lame, you know? But regardless, at least it redeemed itself at 1440, which is the way I use it, like I said. But in any case, though, that is all I got for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, because I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.